Is Corona gonna take over the world again? Is Corona gonna take over the world again? Is Corona gonna take over the world again? Someone asked me that, deep divers. And that's a fitting question because China's surge. Have you heard what's going on in China? China's COVID surge is infecting 37 million people a day. We gotta talk about this, deep divers, but first, let's breathe. Everything is under control. Let's breathe, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. You better be raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy. I'm sending you peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. Another wonderful day. I hope you're taking care of yourself. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that it's not going to affect you. The chaos in the world, the doom and gloom is not going to affect you because the universe is protecting you and guiding you to where you need to be. If you're ready for that, deep divers, just say, I'm ready. The cat down the road is ready, deep divers. Now, I want everybody to hit that like button right now. I'm about to go in. Hit that like button right now, deep divers, if you support the real. So someone asked me a question. Add me on Instagram, deep divers, at Ralph Smart. They're like, is Corona gonna take over the world again, Ralph? And that's a great question, because if you don't know, now you know. In China, they are still in the midst of a huge COVID crisis. When I mean huge, that's an understatement. China's COVID surge is infecting 37 million people a day. Right? That's a whole lot. Now, is Corona gonna become a big problem once again? We gotta talk about this, deep divers. A lot of people are well aware of what happened over the last few years. It was terrible, Ralph. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So the question is Corona gonna take over the world again? Great question. Let me tell you this, deep divers. There is nothing to fear. That's first and foremost. We gotta throw fear out of the window. Because when you lose fear, it can't harm you. It can't affect you. It can't destroy you. It can't consume you. So don't be afraid of Corona. Even the cat down the road is not afraid of Corona. Why? Because it is letting love guide it and not fear. Deep divers, let love guide you and not fear. Slow motion this side. Now, there is chaos in China. China's COVID chaos could trigger doomsday variant that could send the world back to square one in its fight against the pandemic, experts warn. And this is huge because you see a lot of people think that it's over, but it's actually not over. Because if you take a look at what's going on in China, they have a huge COVID issue, huge COVID problem. So it's only natural that people are concerned that is something going to happen to the US, France, the UK? Are we going to go back into lockdown? What's going to happen, right? These are great questions to ask because we're living in the end times. And in the end times, you got to keep your eyes open, deep divers. You got to realize that it's not over. They talk about these times even in the Bible. The apocalypse, which means the lifting of the veil. So, that question, is Corona going to take over the world again? Let me tell you this. We have to remind ourselves how this world works. The great Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. COVID means creating our vision in detail. Slow motion this side. Over the last few years, when you were in lockdown, you should have been preparing yourself, getting your vision right. And a lot of people have. And for a lot of people, COVID will never ever exist in their reality because they're not feeding into that frequency and vibration any longer. They're not allowing themselves to be consumed by fear-based media. They're not allowing themselves to be consumed by the doom and gloom. They're choosing love over fear. And that's what I recommend you to do. You see, we've got to remind ourselves, the more you tune in to death and destruction and doom and gloom, the more you bring that reality into your existence. The more you tune into love, into the world that you want, the more you bring that reality into your existence. Is Corona gonna take over the world again? It depends who you are. If you are on the fear frequency, then yes. If you are not, then no. George Orwell said, they are afraid of love because it creates a world they cannot control. In these times of uncertainty, you must remind yourself to vibrate on that love frequency. That is your greatest protection. That is your greatest protection. Because you see, fear weakens the immune system. Love strengthens the immune system. And right now, let's remind ourselves, deep divers, that a lot of people are a whole lot smarter right now. A lot of people have been doing their own research in regards to what's really going on this planet, who's really pulling the strings, what the agenda really is. So a lot of people are no longer willing just to follow blindly and drink the Jim Jones Kool-Aid. A lot of people have critical thinking. And this is also a great protection. To have that critical thinking, to question everything. Is Corona going to take over the world again? Not for me. Because I am not going to allow that to happen. I'm in the fifth dimension, deep divers, doing a little samba, baby. Raising the frequency. At the same time, it is a cause for concern to see what's happening in China, simply because in 2019, the same thing happened. They had an outbreak in China, then it spread worldwide. So we've got to keep our eyes open. And we've also got to prepare ourselves for what is potentially coming. Experts warn, new strains. And that's why I told you, when the first pandemic hit with the lockdown, a lot of people were screwed because they were working in the matrix. When everything had to close down, they were screwed. And that's the reason why you want to say, you know what, right now, let me make sure I'm starting my own business so I can feed my family and provide for my family, my children, and all of that. You don't want to be at the system's mercy. You want to be liberated in your mind, body, and spirit. Also, you want to surround yourself with people who remind you of your greatness. You see, unity is what's going to get us through this, because it's not over. Like I told you, we're living in the age of transitions. And that's the reason why so much chaos is unfolding. So much chaos is happening. So much chaos is unfolding. But Corona does not have to take over the world again. What will make Corona take over the world again is if we give it power to. And that's the reason why human beings have to take back their power. And the good news, deep divers, is that there's a great awakening happening. See, a lot of people are no longer trusting the mainstream media. They're starting to trust themselves. They're starting to realize the only way out is in. We've been lied to, bamboozled, hoodwinked, played like a fiddle. And a lot of people right now are awakening, and that's the good news. And my knowing is that so many people right now are awake that it's not going to happen again. People aren't going to go back into lockdown. I don't see it happening. But at the same time, some people will choose that reality, right? Some people are going to choose that reality, but a whole lot of people I'm connecting with are not, because they're in the fifth dimension, baby. And in the fifth dimension, all you're doing is a little samba, baby. Oh, deep divers, I went in. Hit that like button right now. Hit that like button right now, deep divers, and share this video. And the message is, let love guide you and not fear. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. Deep divers. That's why I'm just saying. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Go and get the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information that can help you become your greatest version at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And Feel Alive on Amazon. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. Okay, go and check out that book. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model with the clothing, well, go and buy some. Deep divers, they tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Let love guide you, deep divers, and not fear. We've got this. We've got this. We've got this. One love. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button. Share the video. Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And let me know how this video inspired you to let go of fear and to choose love, because that's what it's all about, deep divers. One love. Peace.